Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Liz here, and today I thought I would do like another story time because come on, who doesn't like a good story, like a good chisme, right? So I thought I would share another story of mine with you guys, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. And I'm already laughing because I think it's funny. Today, anyways, let's get started. So, of course, by the title of this video, you guys already know what it's about. Yes, I dated my best friend's brother. I don't know how good of an idea that is because a lot of people actually they don't like that. They're like, that's your best friend, that's her brother. Like, no, because you guys could mess up the friendship. Some people are okay with it, but some people are not. But I did, and shit happens. What I think is so funny is that I was young. Like, I don't even know if I would even call it dating, because this happened in third grade, you guys. Third grade. Who dates in third grade? Apparently I did. So, yeah. Don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, I had a boyfriend in third grade, which was my best friend's brother. How I met her, or how me and her became friends, she actually moved. I don't remember exactly where she moved from, but she was new to my school and she had my class. Her first day of school, my teacher asked me and one of my friends if we could show her around school and just like spend like the day with her, show her like what's up and all that stuff. So ever since then, me and her just became friends, and we became really good friends actually. We even lived in the same apartments, which was even better because I mean, who doesn't want to spend most of their time with their best friend? So she also lived in the same apartments as I did, which was awesome. So how I started dating her brother, it was someone's birthday at her house. I can't remember whose birthday it was. If it was, I don't think it was her birthday, but I think it was like one of her siblings' birthday. So she obviously invited me over, and my sister and we went over. That was also the first day that I met him. I met her brother for the first time. I knew she had a brother, and I think what's funny is that her brother had a class with my sister. So my sister, she's older, and they had the same class, and then me and her ended up having the same class. Like, come on. Come on. So she obviously knew him. So I remember going to their house, and we went inside her room that she shared with her sister. We were just sitting on the beds, and I don't remember exactly what outfit I was wearing, but I was wearing this little cute wedges. Yes, I was in third grade and I was wearing wedges. They were like the little short wedges. And these little wedges, they were my favorite actually. I remember wearing those shoes till like I couldn't wear them anymore. On like the heel, it had a little hole. Like it was like a little shape to it. So there was like a big gap there. I remember sitting down and I felt something like hit my shoes, right? And I was like, oh my god, what's going on? So I just kind of like moved my feet forward because I kind of already knew what he was trying to do. So her brother was trying to put, I don't know, I think it was a core, like some type of like core or something. He was trying to put it through my heel so he could like tie it up and then elbow trip and fall. And yeah, that's how everything started. And started dating that guy. Yeah. Oh my god. I remember it was like a few days later after that happened that my friend gave me a letter from him. So obviously back in the day, we didn't have phones, we didn't have like computers, none of that, because it was a long, long time ago. Not that long, because I am not that old. I'm pretty young, you know what I mean? But I'm not in 3rd grade anymore. So we didn't really have cell phones or nothing like that to communicate, so we would write to each other. So he wrote me a letter, and I don't know exactly everything that it said, but I know that at the bottom it said, "Do you want to be my girlfriend?" And it said yes or no, circle 1. I don't know if you guys remember those, but yes, that was back in the day. And I was like, it's so cute. I obviously circle yes. And we actually dated for, I think it was like almost a year. Nobody knew, like not even my sister, or I'm not exactly sure my sister knew anything. She never said anything, so I don't know if he told her about like what was going on, but I know I personally didn't tell my sister at all. So the only person that knew was just my best friend and my friends, because I told my friends I had a boyfriend. They were the only ones that knew about it. Like my parents didn't know, nobody knew, but any of this. I mean, especially my parents. Like, no. So we would write to each other through my best friend. He would write me a letter, I would reply back to him, and we're like on back and forth doing that. I do remember when my friend would come over to my my apartment to have I was gonna say to have fun, obviously, but like to get together and to play. He would also come, but he would never want to go inside. I don't know why. So him and his friend would be like outside, but we would keep either like the door or the window open, and like we would talk to each other and stuff like that, or like play and do stupid shit. And I remember I think it was one of my little cousin's birthday, and we were having a little party for her in our apartment, and they came over. Obviously, we were in our apartment, we had like this little balcony. We had a piñata, so we hung it up there, and I remember they were like my friends and like my sister and cousin, they were all like trying to hit it while me and him, so I was laying on the wall, like my back was on the wall of the balcony, one of my hands was like over the wall, and then he was like a little further away from me, and his hand was also over the wall, and me and him were just holding hands. We were like holding hands, and I remember looking around, and like I don't know if anybody noticed or not, but yeah, they were just like holding hands, and I thought it was so cute. One of the other cutest things that he ever did to me, and actually the only guy that has ever done that, he gave me a ring. So cute. So cute. So obviously it wasn't a real ring, but in one of the letters, my friend, she was like, "Oh, I also have something else for you." And I was like, "Oh, okay, what is it?" And then, you know, she hands me this little thing, this little container, and I open it, and it's a ring. I was like, oh my god. What in the world? And I actually kept that ring for a pretty long time. I think ending middle school, I think I still had that ring. Like ever since I got it, I wore it every single day. That I even had like the little tan line, because I never took it off. So when I would take it off, you would see like a tan line on my finger. Yeah. Even though we were not together or none of that, I still had it. I still kept it. I actually don't know if I still have it. I doubt that I still have it, but I do know that I still have some jewelry somewhere from like when I was younger. It might be in there. I'm not 100% sure, but I will check. I will check. And I mean, everything was pretty good. We dated for almost a year, or I think a little bit of a year, because I remembered him then going to another grade and he had to go to a different school. So we weren't in the same school anymore. So this is where it turns bad. Not between me and my friend, but between me and him. So once he's in a different school, things change, obviously. I wouldn't see him as often anymore. And then, I mean, we were young. To be honest, I mean, I do call it like that was one of my relationships, but I don't think if I should. Maybe I shouldn't, because I don't know if it really was. But you know how I told you guys earlier that my friends knew about us being together. In that group of friends, we were really close. So her sister was like, I mean, his sister was my best friend, but I also had another friend that me and her were really close, just because we actually had the same name, so we like bonded. Then, feeling a little bit that me and him was gonna basically end. We did end things, obviously. And then later, I find out that this person that she calls herself my friend starts dating him. And I remember the day that I found out, I was like so mad. Like, I was so mad. I remember we were in recess, because we were in elementary school, so it was recess. And the day actually, his school had ended earlier, so they were already out of school. And he actually came. He can't go inside the school, but we had like fences, and he was outside, right? So I remember the bell rang that recess was over, and they gave us like about 5 minutes or so to get in line to go back to our class. And I see him, right? So I'm just like, what is he doing here? And then I see her going over there, and I was like, wait, what's going on? I can't believe I actually confronted her about this. So I see her, right, and they're talking. So I'm just waiting there, right? And mostly everybody's gone. Like, they're already like lined into to go into their classes. And so she's coming, right? And I was like, what's going on? Like, what was that about? And then she tells me, and I was like, what? I was like so mad. Like, I couldn't believe that happened, right? Like, what a betrayal. What a you know? So, and I was like, I was in elementary school, like, for crying out loud. Then, you know, that happened, whatever. After that, I actually didn't talk to her anymore. That was pretty much it. That was the end. Because, yeah, if you're calling yourself a friend and you do that to me, yeah, you're not my friend. So, we're done. After that, I really didn't have to deal with that because I moved. I am moved far, far away, and that was pretty much it. That was the end of it. It was my first love romantic tragedy for many, many to come. It was the beginning. It was the beginning. And yes, that is my story, you guys, of when I dated my best friend's brother. I will say something else though. I don't know what it is about my best friend's brothers, because obviously after a move, she no longer became my best friend because we didn't talk anymore. But all of my other best friends that I had, which they still are my best friends till this day. One of them, me and her brother had like something going on, And then my other best friend, me and her brother also has something like that. I don't know what it is. It didn't become like a thing, but I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it a good idea? Like, if your best friend has a brother, is it an okay thing to do? Like, as long as, or is it as long as your best friend is okay with it? Because one of my best friends, she was actually one that tried to hook us up, so it was her. And then my other best friend, it just, I don't know, she said no, so I was like, you're right. No. Yeah. I don't know, am I doing bad? Is that horrible, you guys? I don't know. What do you guys think? So that is that end of my story, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think it's so funny. But I just wanted to share that with you guys, and hopefully you guys also made fun of it as much as. Now that I think about it and I go back, I just laugh. I'm like, come on. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are amazing. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. You guys are amazing once again.